You like food? Me too. A lot. And live on YouTube as well. So TikTok can say hi to YouTube. There we go. Y'all can see each other now. So, how's it going? It's been 3 weeks since I've went live. Things have been exciting, yeah. And, you know, exciting is exciting. Trying to get all of my angles figured out. So let's say we have had a sprained wrist and a splinter in the eye, and it's been exciting. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. And next week, your boyfriend's visiting from the UK. Awesome. That sounds like fun. Based on your name, I'm going to say boyfriend's name is Daniel. So tonight we are going to be doing some Tumblr stuff, and we're also going to be working on dice box experiment. We're not sure if it's going to pan out, but here's hoping. So I've got transfer tape on the back of it. So when I do the resin pour into it, it should contain the resin against the piece, and then it'll have like a translucent back, which is going to be cool. How do you come out to your uncle as non-binary? I'm not sure. I am straight, white, married. When I told everyone that I was pregnant, it was a bit of a shock, and I just had to be like, hey, here's the deal. Now, that was like 12 years ago. I was 20. We were engaged at the time. Kind of came as a surprise. And just kind of have to cross your fingers and just tell them. And deal with the consequences. There's not really a good or a bad way to do it, I don't think. I think it's just go forth and conquer. Let's see here. Dice and rocks, huh? It's actually going to be space-themed dice box. So this is the box. It's reclaimed wood that we've burned and then put poly on it. And so now we just got to put the resin bottom on it. And this is the first one that I've ever done. So fingers crossed the method's going to work. And then we're going to put some like faux nails on it and make it all ancient, kind of piratey looking. And then the bottom will be space themed. My son has a D&D group, and so we're making one for everyone once we figure out how to do it. So and the husband will be on in a little bit. He went to go get Starbucks because Starbucks is live. not sponsored. And he's going to be back once that is purchased. And then you guys will see that he's not that. And just in case you're wondering, I also am live on YouTube as well. So because some people struggle with the TikTok live, the YouTube is also on right now. So you guys can switch over. Because I know TikTok's live has like where you can't use some apps if you're in the live stream and stuff. It'll crash out. Excuse me. Yeah, I want a Starbucks too. That's why I'm like, husband, I don't care. Go get the Starbucks. Starbucks is live. And you guys are blowing up the last video I posted that was just me dorking around and eating Starbucks. And you guys are like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Eating, drinking, both. Kind of a mixture of the two. You gotta go soon. Well, here. Because everyone should have a little hollow love in their life before they leave. Hollow glitter. This is what I'm going to be working with tonight. It's the extra fine silver holographic glitter by Recollections. You can get them at Michael's. And this is the glitter I'm going to be using, and it's a silver holographic. And it's beautiful! Because here at Little Kitten Crafts, we are glitter gremlins. So in case anyone's wondering why I'm wearing this large white suit in the middle of 90-degree weather here in Georgia, it's because turns out I'm allergic to resin, which is great when you're a resin artist. Works out just perfectly. So I'm getting these hives up my arm. So we got this painter's suit overall thing, so I can have my arms covered with something that's going to keep me from getting exposed to the resin and hopefully stop the hives. Fingers crossed. We also got a new mask for me, which is this full face mask. So it's got a like a glass front. Well, not glass, it's plastic. But it's got a front to it. So that should also help with keeping me from being exposed. Which is only necessary if you find out that you're allergic to resin. Otherwise, you can just wear a respirator. Oh, you guys get a nice up-close shot of my face. So I'm going to turn you guys some. And then... Just down some. There, cool. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to start. I've already got this tumbler prepped with paint, and then I put the Eileen's Tack-It on afterwards, and now it has mostly dried and is just a nice tacky glue. Right? It's super a bummer that my body doesn't like the resin, because I like resin, and I'm going to continue doing resin art because by thunder, I have an Etsy shop and I have platform, and I like doing resin because it allows me to work with obscene numbers of glitter. And so we just got to figure a way around it. Speaking of the resin shop, I do have tumblers listed, and I'm working on a tumbler tutorial right now for a Mother's Day tumbler, and that's going to be listed soon. So you guys can definitely, go to my shop, check it out, and if you like anything you see, tick 10 will get you 10% off. So just, sliding that in there. Also, if you're here on TikTok, I do have a YouTube channel where I post full-length tutorials and vlogs. So you guys can definitely go check that out. I see people on YouTube are there too. Hi, Just. And if you're on YouTube and you want to check out my TikTok, Little Kitten Crafts on both platforms. I post like daily on TikTok and just like random behind the scenes stuff. Like yesterday, my video was me just going all psychopathic on a thing of Starbucks, which apparently people enjoyed. Or the, algorithm likes people horking down Starbucks more than glitter and resin and stuff. Which, could also be a thing. Who knows? Not I. So I have this sheet down so that as I'm pouring the glitter, I can just go psycho crazy and pour a buttload of glitter, and then I can funnel it back into my glitter container. Waste not, want not, and with hollow, no, waste not ever. Because beautiful rainbows are important. We'll probably implement that here in a moment or two when I start doing the dice box, because that's going to give you a nice overhead shot. But right now, we don't really need an overhead shot. So right now, we're good with just you guys being propped up like you are. So like I said, I've got the Eileen's Tack It method on, or Tack It over and over on right now. And now I'm just putting a large quantity of glitter on the tumbler. Just to, get it fully covered in the tumbler. Then I'm going to tap the excess off. And I've got it on a PVC pipe, so I'm just smacking the PVC pipe to get the excess off. Okay, so now we've got a nice silver holographic kind of chunky look to it. But with Tack It over and over, it's tacky enough that you can do what's called, a lot of people call it the Tack It method. I call it burnishing, because in nail art, you do a similar thing. And I watch Simply Nailogical because I love hollow glitter, and I'm a holosexual, and she loves hollow glitter and is a holosexual, so birds of a feather, So I don't actually do nail art, which is, ironic that I watch a nail art channel. So nail art is a relative term now. She does nail art sometimes, but a lot of times she just does fun stuff, which is totally cool with me, because fun stuff typically with holographic glitter is perfect. So now that I'm done putting the first layer of the glitter on, I'm just going to return the excess glitter into its container and go on to the burnishing. It's very important that you don't mix your burnished glitter with your glitter that's never been burnished, because when you burnish it into the glue, you have a little bit of glue residue on it, so you want to keep those glitters separate. What is holosexual? All right, so holosexual is a term that Christine Rotenberg, aka Simply Nailogical, came up with, and it means that you get feelings, warm and tingly excitement from the beautiful rainbows that you see in holographic glitter. So I'm going to do a little bit of burnishing, and you guys will see linear holographic glitter. And if you get excited, then you might be a holosexual too. So here's kind of the before burnishing and the after burnishing. Let's see. Whoa! There we go. Nope, that's not going to help at all. I'm having the truth. There we go. So this is kind of like a linear holographic look right here, whereas this is kind of bumpy. And the linear holographic, you can see what's called a holographic flare. And the holographic flare, it's just so magical and beautiful and wonderful. So thus I am a holosexual, because things like that make me happy. Like super happy. I love holographic glitter. So I'm just going to burnish the entire cup and get it all this nice hollow look. What I'm doing is I'm just using my gloved hand. You don't even have to use a gloved hand. You can use your normal hand, but you're going to get glitter all over you, which, whatever. To just gently rub it. And what it's doing is it's laying down the glitter pieces so that they lay flat. And by laying them flat, it makes them, their hollow really show. This is a 30-ounce Hog tumbler. It's their twisted tumbler. I got it from the Stainless Steel Depot Co., something like that. And they have great prices on Hog tumblers. And it might be the reason why I haven't sold any tumblers yet, but I do love the unique shaped tumblers as opposed to like basic shapes. And since I do this for passion more than anything else, I want to use the tumblers that I think are the prettiest ones and are the most unique and exciting. And if I never sell a tumbler, well, then I've got a bunch of tumblers. And this is also fine. Because I don't do resin art of any kind as a living. This is my secondary passion, not really my career. My career is an accountant. And I don't mean that metaphorically, I mean I'm actually an accountant for the government. So there, now we've got it nice and burnished. So it's all linear. Even burnish the bottom, because you never want to forget your bottom. All right, so now I'm going to set this aside to let the tack-it glue that I used finish drying. If I can find the hole. I can find the hole. Got it. Crisis averted. Found the hole. That's what she said. Sorry, children. If there are any children here, I apologize. So then I'm going to put this glitter aside because I'm going to need to put it in a different container than my other glitter so that you don't mix your pre-glued exposed glitter with normal glitter. So I'm going to put it there. What's inevitably probably going to happen is I'm going to forget about it and then I'm going to drop it on my head, which is going to be super fun and exciting. Yep. Key area. Yeet all the glitter everywhere. All right, so safety briefing, because you guys love that, right? Whenever you are using any kind of epoxy resin, whether it be UV, 1-to-1, 3-to-1, whatever, it is a chemical. It can be dangerous. So make sure that you are wearing proper protective equipment. This includes, but is not limited to, nitrile gloves, because regular gloves, latex, neoprene, things like that, some resins do eat through them. So you want nitrile gloves, and you also want to wear a respirator. You want to wear a respirator that is got filters for organic vapors. This is a full face shield respirator, and this is a half face respirator. Both are perfectly fine. Both have adequate filtration on it, but you always want to wear something with protection. I am also wearing a bodysuit because I found out that I'm allergic to the resin and I need to protect my arms. So there we go. So I'm going to suit up and then we're going to get to mixing some epoxy. If my voice sounds funny, that's because I am now in a respirator. I am sorry if you can't understand me, but I'm in a respirator. We're just going to leave you guys here until Alan gets back, and then we might move you guys. And I imagine you guys can't hear anything I'm saying, because I can barely hear anything I'm saying. Supposedly, this little thing down here allows my voice to come out, but I'm really not sure if it does. But it's supposed to. So who knows? Right. When you are doing a full pour like this, you want to use a lower temperature resin. I'm going to be using my 1-to-1 West resin, but you can also use a 3-to-1 that's used for wood a lot, because that's going to allow air bubbles to come out, but I find that the 1-to-1 works just fine. Once I find it. It's clean and organized, and that's a problem. Never mind, my handsome assistant just got back, so we're going to let him find it, because he's the one who put it away somewhere. I don't know where. But that's what happened. Hello, assistant. I don't know what you did with my resin.
What?
I don't know what you did with my resin.
We talked about
The 4 gallons of resin that I got.
When?
I don't know. A while ago? Should be 4 boxes of Let's resin, 1 gallon each.
I don't remember doing anything with those.
Oof. Dun dun dun!
None in here. When?
When Let's resin was running 1 gallon ones.
Why did we get that?
Coffee. I have no idea.
Okay.
A while ago. Is it in the Cricut Maker box?
Why would it go? No.
Okay.
I'll go look in the house.
It's not in the house. We brought them out here. They're out here. I know they're out here. I just don't know where out here. Are they under the table? Oh, say hi to.
Look.
What?
Look.
What?
Oh, that's a
No.
glass.
Yeah. It's just water.
Hello.
Come over here, be on the camera so they know that
Hey.
you're not dead. He's not dead.
I'm not dead. Hi.
Oh God, I might be dead. Oh, he's 13 zebras heavier.
No.
And by zebras, I mean pounds. He was laid up and hurt. So I was like, oh no, you need treats. Just wants to know how the eyeball is.
I'm doing much better. Oops.
Right? But yeah, it's 4 boxes of resin that might be in another box. It's entirely possible it's in another box. But I don't have enough right here. I'm sorry, honey, I don't know.
That's one of the things that I was going to get ready and find out that we didn't have an hour ago, but that's okay.
Sweetie, you didn't know that I needed Let's resin.
Well, that's because you didn't tell me, but I was going to find you all of the things you needed, which is specifically why I asked, what all things are you doing and what all things do you need?
I honestly didn't realize that my Let's resin was so low.
When I asked her that, she just said coffee. Go get me coffee. And I'm like, that's not what I meant.
It is, in fact, what I needed the most.
I said, that's not what I meant. And she's like, I don't care.
Because I needed coffee. That's a fact. It's a cold, hard fact. I needed coffee. I was dying. I've been at work all day. I needed coffee. Coffee is life. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee is life. Oh, oh, oh. Well, he's searching for the resin. I'm gonna BRB. because I'm going to take our tumbler that we glittered, and I'm going to go spray it with some I Am She, and the disembodied voice that you keep hearing is he.
Hello.
We are married sexual. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to spray this with some clear sealant so that when I do the next thing, it's not going to remove any of the glitter that we just spent so long and so hard getting on in beautiful rainbows. Yeah. Well, he's looking for resin. Oh, just in case you're wondering, this is what I'm using. It's the Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover Matte Clear Coat. I like matte because it reassures me that I covered the whole thing. I don't know is it in that box?
No, I just wiggled it and it didn't feel like resin.
Okay. I don't know what you're doing, right?
I don't know, babe. I don't remember taking it down here, so.
I remember it taking down. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm back. He's still looking for the resin, but I'm back. And so, notice now that all the beautiful rainbows are gone. They're all under a matte coat. So, once I put resin on it, though, the holographic rainbows will come back. So don't worry, I did not get rid of the rainbows. They're just behind a protective coat. So I gotta let that clear coat set for a little while, and then we'll get back onto that because I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a tie-dye tumbler. Ah, coffee. Coffee is life. Not really. Drink your water, kids. It's important. Coffee stunts your growth. Makes you short. But I'm already short. And I was short long before I started drinking coffee. So, there you go. Like, it's just genetics for me. I'm just short and oldish, and that's just life. That's life. That's what all the people say. Flying high in April, shut down in May. I've got to be careful singing these songs on YouTube, 'cause I'll be demonetized and blue. Oh, but that's life. I don't want to get demonetized. Please, YouTube gods, don't strike me down. Hi. Oh, I'm like, no, really, they're in here somewhere. How did you find them?
I think I know where they're at.
You found them?
I don't know.
But you have to go adventuring?
No. Oh, they're not here. Okay. Never mind.
Uh-oh. It's not plugged in, but it is plugged in, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh. That's the tumbler I need. The other tumbler turner I don't need. That's the light.
I don't know what this is. It's getting unplugged.
Okay. That's probably fine. Sorry. I didn't realize that was what was unplugged.
I didn't either.
Did you find it?
What? No.
The resin?
Why would I have found it while I was...
No, but I thought you knew where it was.
I thought, well, maybe... I was thinking it might be there, but it wasn't, so...
And it's not in these
I didn't
cabinets
see
there?
it, but that's the next place I'm going to have to look, so...
So this is unplugged, if that helps you. So this can go anywhere.
I mean, yeah. But I have to get that chair. And get that chair, I need to move this.
It's fine. We're doing heavy construction. It's fine. It's still fine. Everything is fine. We're a little rusty on live streams, if you guys couldn't tell. It's been a few weeks, and it's been a little crazy.
This is here.
I mean, I know why it's there, but there you go.
Oh, good. Nope, not in here.
Sadness. I haven't even opened one of the gallon ones. So there's 4 boxes. Because this is part of the 32-ounce ones. I don't think you guys would have put my resin that high.
I wouldn't have.
True.
I would not have on purpose put your resin up high.
Mm-hmm.
Which means pretty much nothing since I can't remember doing anything with it at all.
Here, hand me the reject box so while you're doing that I can regale them with stories of how I've messed up stuff in the past. Because that's fun.
Kind of like now.
Nah, that wasn't a mess up. It's just intermission. So, how have I messed up stuff in the past? A lot of ways. So, for example, first of all, so we got this. It's a little otter mandala. We thought it was going to be like keychain size. Tiny. It ended up being a lot bigger. Now, if your girl had actually read the description on it, would have known that. Didn't read the description. Read your description, guys. But, it's cute. But I didn't like how the colors came out on it. And so it got in the reject pile. It's going to be a B eventually. We're going to list a lot of these as Bs. Some of these are just absolutely never going to be listed, never going to be sold. So this one, I was learning how to put vinyl into resin, and I ended up using a plastic backer on it that was too thick. Turns out it was the cover for my Cricut mat, which was probably my first problem. And it ended up having a line. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It has a line around it. In person, it's pretty obvious, but it's kind of hard to see on camera. Same thing happened with this one, where it got a line on it. So, again, rejected. These were my attempts at doing by hand art with acrylic paint on it. But I draw like a 3-year-old, so they got rejected real quick. This one, it was super pretty, kind of like this side, but even better. And then when the resin settled, it turned into this, and that's not it. It's sad, poopy brown, and it wasn't when I started. Moose is the same story as the otter, that it was supposed to be smaller, and it wasn't. And then the application of the stuff wasn't good. Hi, Minnie. Here's another example of me trying to be an artiste. I am not an artist. I'm a crafter. And that is pretty painfully apparent by this, because it's not it. A for effort, but I'm actually a child when I draw things, apparently. Because, nah, that's not it. The otter and the moose are pretty cool. They are. They're pretty cool, but they're kind of this awkward shape and size where they're too big to be a keychain. And they don't really stand up on their own, so there's not like a desk ornament. So it's like, but what are they? And I can't actually answer that question. I have no idea what they are. I could put magnets on the back of them and call them magnets, but that's about all I got. My brain's like, it's cool, but what's its purpose? You know, a question we all must answer in time. What is the purpose of life? This is a car coaster. It's really cool, but I tried painting it and it didn't go too well because the paint didn't want to stay. Because I was using a shimmer paint and it kind of globbed up weird. So the painting didn't work that great. These I've got listed on my site as magnets, but I didn't put magnets in these ones because I'm a doofus. So they're just cute little dragons. But they're not cute little dragon magnets. This one was great. So apparently the mold flexes when it's full of resin, which was a good thing to find out because, like, she got curves and that's the bottom. She's not supposed to have curves on the bottom. Not body shaming, just nah, that's not it. I never trust anything that has glitter in it, probably because it ends up getting stuck on my fingers. Well, when you put glitter in resin, the resin holds the glitter, so it doesn't shed. It doesn't matter how glittery it is, the resin just holds the glitter. Like, this has got a buttload of red glitter on it, but this glitter, it's sealed. It's not going anywhere. It's in my bee box because it stud. It was supposed to be a geode. It doesn't look like a geode. It, you know, it just wasn't it. Which my husband says I'm overcritical of my work, but we are our hardest critics, right? So this, if you demold something before it's not supposed to be demolded, it does one of a few things. If it is an alcohol ink thing, you can get this kind of weird leathery effect on the back. Which, I mean, if you did it on purpose, that's cool. But this is actually the front of the piece, which is cool. It's cute, you know. But that, nope, that's not what was meant to happen. This is one of my safety keychains that I can no longer sell because Etsy is mad at me for trying to sell safety keychains. Baby, that was so loud that they're going to be able to pick it up on the audio.
You're welcome.
Another dragon magnet. He's got color shifting faces, which is fun. But isn't a magnet. So there you go. This was me trying to do flags besides the pride flags. So this was me trying to do the autism awareness flag. And a lot went not right. Things mixed that shouldn't mix. And then I tried to paint areas that didn't want to paint. It'll be a fine B. I just... Plus, the awareness flag ones never really caught on. You know? Because this is another awareness flag. I can't even remember what flag it is.
Not very aware of that flag.
Hello, Music Lord. Love your name. I sell hug tokens on my site. This one had a lot of air pockets in the lettering because it was resin that was mostly cured, and so it becomes less forgiving. So it will be maybe a B. It might be just trash. I haven't decided on some of these. This was my breast cancer awareness flag. It's pink. It's a lot of pink. That's about all she got for her. Oh, so these are really cool in theory. They're clips that you know, safety pins. Clips. Super cool in theory. They really were not cooperating with they don't stay together very well with their springs. And also, like, I don't know, who's going to want to pay a buttload of money for a resin halfway decent safety clip? No one, because they break all the time. You know, it was like cool idea in theory, but in actuality, if it had gone together better and cooperated that way, then I would have been like, okay, this is fine. But then I didn't, and then it didn't. Well, thank you for sharing. So this was supposed to be a super cute keychain bear, but he kind of just became the thing of nightmares. Like, I'm going to eat your sword. Do you know what you've done? You're going to die. Blah. So, I mean, it's adorable if you say so. I think it looks terrifying. So, you know, I have another one in here that's equally terrifying. This one I did a pink bear, and I put eyes in it, and then the resin ate the eyes. So now it is an eyeless bear. But cool thing about this is the pink is actually UV reactive, so it glows. And when it glows, you can see its eyes. I think that might be more creepy, not less creepy, but some people like creepy things.
Whatever, you like creepy things.
I like you.
Exactly.
Are you giving up?
No.
Never give up, never surrender.
Ugh.
Please don't hurt yourself.
I don't hurt myself on stuff that it looks like I'm gonna hurt myself on.
Yeah, the pink one does say I stare into your soul. It is the super creep.
What did you do with that resin, babe?
I don't do dick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I didn't do anything. It's not my fault. Any of those answers would work. Pick one.
Yeah, but none of them are helpful.
Yeah, well, you're not helpful. I still love you.
I got you coffee.
You good? You got me coffee.
You're welcome.
So this is one of the Galaxy keys that I did. And it's really, really cool in
Halogens.
theory.
Yeah.
Do I make pride flag ones? Yes. Yes, I do. So these are just my B-box. So these are the ones that went awry. But like this was supposed to be the flag that's the blue, yellow, pink. And they mixed, so it kind of ended up looking more like a rainbow, which is why it's in the B-box. But like, yes, I make pride flag ones. If anyone is interested in getting these kind of keychains, this is a safety keychain. You can lace your fingers into it and then punch with the stabby part, and it would deter, pan flag, and it would deter an attacker. For safety purposes only, don't use it to actually harm people. But Etsy has decided that these are weapons and are not allowed to be listed. So if you want one, you're going to have to message me directly, and then we can do a private listing kind of a thing. Totally cool with that. That's totally fine. And it can be whatever you want it to be. But Etsy took down my listing like 12 times. Even though you can go on there and see a bunch of other listings, doesn't matter. They keep taking down mine. So I didn't want them to ban my entire store. So I had to just kind of concede and be like, okay, fine, Etsy. You got it. You fine. We fine. Don't hate me. But yeah, if you go back and look at, they're for safety. Yes, they are. But if you go back and you look at a lot of my videos, I've done tons of flags. Pretty much every flag requested, I've done at least once. Some of them, like the bi flag and things like that, I've done a bajillion times. But yes, I am all about pride. You know, I think everyone should be who they are, and that is awesome. I am totally happy with people being who they are, how they are, and being proud of that. What are you doing?
Not getting hurt on anything that looks like I'm going to get hurt on, that's for sure.
You just like
I'm just getting hurt on other stuff.
booty checked my entire everything.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
That was my face. I know you can't tell the difference.
No, I can't tell the difference between your face and your butt, but don't hit your face on things either. Brilliant. Hi, Rainbow Loom. So, I think that this is ready to go on the turner. But before we do that, we're going to add the color. And interesting that you guys were just asking about pride flags because, and someone named Rainbow just came on because, and Music Artie Moon, hi. Because I'm going to be doing a faux tie-dye rainbow tumbler. Which is a mouthful, I know, but it makes sense. You'll see. So, you need a tumbler. Ka-chicka. Next, you need, with glitter on it. Glitter is very important. Honestly, glitter is very important with this technique, but also, glitter is very important. Like, these things are not mutually exclusive.
We like hog tumblers. We're not sponsored, but these are our favorites. There's a link in the description of our YouTube videos for where we get them if you want to try them.
Yeah.
We've had fantastic results ordering from Stainless Steel
Depot.
Co. Yeah, Stainless Steel Depot Co.
Stainless Steel Depot Co.
Yeah. And we recommend. Do recommend for your tumbler. Because, people always ask.
Mm-hmm. Red, blue, yellow.
Looking in here for a third time. They're still not in here, honey.
Okay.
So, there's that.
Okay.
But they're like, they're pairs of bottles this size, right?
Roughly? In a box. In one of the Lex boxes.
But big ones.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to set the cameras up so that they're not just there leaning on each other? So I like that they're together. But there's probably a much smarter cameraman way of doing it so that they're not just propped on each other.
I mean, probably not, no. I mean, the smart cameraman way of doing this would probably be exactly like this, except with like 3 pounds of gaffer tape, making sure they don't fall over. If there's any film people out there, let me know if I'm right or not. I'm not actually a film person. I just play one on TV.
On YouTube.
Which is TV now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So they need to see this. That's why I'm working on it.
Well, in landscape, that's super easy.
What did you do, bitch?
Probably fine.
You can no.
I don't know.
Okay. Doesn't look like it. That looks like our son and me now.
Huh. Well,
Not wrong.
I don't know where you're going to be working on it, but...
Here. So I'm holding it here.
Well, you weren't holding it right there. You were holding it up further, which is why I asked.
I was not!
Yeah.
Why you gotta be so annoying?
You're welcome.
I will glitter you.
You're welcome. Oh, no.
How do you get one? Like a raw one that hasn't got anything done to it. You can go to Stainless Steel Depot Co. and order it on there. a completed one, you can go to my Etsy shop, link in my bio, and order from me. I do custom pieces, so if you don't see anything on the shop that you like, just message me and be like, can you do this? And the answer will most likely be yes, because I like challenges.
If you order from Stainless Steel Depot Co., it'll come in a box, in a wrapper, with a lid, and a bottom, maybe, depending on the style that you get. And it'll be just in here like this. And it'll be silver, probably. Most of them that they have on there are silver.
They're silver unless they are acrylic, which when you're doing resin, you always want to get stainless steel. Or unless they're for sublimation, which is something you print it on special paper and then you use a press for sublimation. So we are doing a tie-dye inspired thing. What I'm doing is I'm using a makeup sponge, and I'm going to just apply the ink to the makeup sponge. And then apply it to the tumbler. So I'm picking a spot that I want to start with. I'm going to start here. And I'm kind of going to do like a spiral kind of a look. So see, the Jesus loves me, that's nice. So you see the alcohol ink stains the glitter so that you can make silver glitter any color that you want it to be. So we're going to make this our red yellow. We're going to make this one our yellow green. I'm just picking up where I left off the yellow there, and we're just spiraling it out, or kind of circling it out, I guess, would be a better way to call it. That's cool, thank you. Yes, I like it. And then we're going to do the green to blue. And so with this method, you can therefore take any color you can make any color of glitter. Now, this method doesn't work for all tumbler types and all techniques, so I still totally think that you should just buy a million glitters. I'm only slightly biased because I am a glitteraholic, and if my husband catches wind that you can make stuff any color, then he might not let me continue to buy absorbent amounts of glitter. And I want to buy absorbent amounts of glitter. So, no, you can't just make any color glitter. That's not a thing. So the less ink you have on, the lighter it's going to be. The more ink you have on, the darker it's going to be. And you can reload. It's not a problem. Or you can cut and get a new fresh edge. Either way. And like Christine says, dab, 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 make your art look fab. Because I'm a very hardcore Simply Illogical fan. And as it gets wider, you're going to have to reload. You can't just do it with a one-hit wonder. 100% don't mind the sounds that are being made in the background. Everything is fine. There is nothing to see here. So yeah. And then you can cycle back around. And like I say in most of my tutorials, and like I always say, pretty much, make it your own thing, you know? You don't have to make art that other people want. This is your art. If you don't want to do a circle, don't do a circle. Do a square, do a triangle, do a rhombus of doom. Do a
Parabola of mystery.
Parabola of mystery. Absolutely. It doesn't matter. You do you, boo. Like, for real. 100%, it doesn't matter. Do whatever makes you happy. And this will work on pretty much most glitter. So if you're not a resin artist, also fine. Don't do it on resin. Do it on your nails. Do it on your t-shirts. I don't know. I'm using alcoholic. You don't have to use alcoholic. Am I getting this backwards? No. One 100%, I just support you guys doing your own thing. That's what my platform is all about. Just be yourself. Know thyself, and to thyself be true.
But only if you're fun. If you're not fun, then stop being not fun and be fun.
No.
Ah!
Did you find them?
No.
Oh. Did you find something else you were looking for?
No.
Oh. So the aha was just because?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, I'm finding a whole bunch of crap.
What else is there? I'm sorry, was I supposed to be surprised that you're finding a whole bunch of crap?
No.
Okay, good. Because I missed that memo if I was supposed to surprise. Honey.
The shells are just loud. Everything's fine.
Don't frighten my live stream. No! It's fine, I'm wearing coveralls. It fell into my lap. I blame you.
Okay.
I think you just made a loud sound that scared it.
Oh.
Leaping into my lap. That too.
I was just about to say, I'm going to get under the table and look back here in the corner. Don't drop anything on my head. And then you dropped this right where I was going to be. Yeah.
I was going to dye you pretty colors.
Oh, good.
Makes you super excited to go underneath the table while I'm here, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you think, guys? Should I glitter him?
Nope. I'm done already.
No!
I missed it.
Alan, don't. You know I don't like that. You know I really don't like that.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Lunar. Welcome to the live stream where we are making pretty glitter things. Alright guys, so here we go. Here it is in all of its beautiful rainbow glory. Could the resin possibly be in someone's truck? Or where the resin is curing? That's Jess asking you.
What?
Could the resin be in one of the vehicles or where it's in the curing cabinet?
It's not in the curing cabinet. I checked that 3 times. I don't think it's in anybody's vehicle because we cleared out both of them recently.
Yep.
But those are both good thoughts. Which is why I checked them.
Okay, so now we are going to turn it. When you are doing resin tumblers, you turn them on a turner because resin is self-leveling. So when you apply the resin, you have to keep it in constant turning for the first 6 to 8 hours that resin is on the cup to keep it from sloughing off into oblivion. So we have a turner here. It's a very big turner, so you're not going to be able to see the whole thing, but that's fine. There we go. Okay. We shall done our safety gear and mix with different resin. Because, so I use less resin for all of my epoxy pouring. I like the 1-to-1 resin, but for tumblers, I need a thicker resin. I like less resin because it's thin, and because it's thin, it doesn't hold air as bad. For tumblers, I use Pro Art resin because it is a thicker resin, and so it doesn't lose its surface tension and fall off of the cup and create what's called fish eyes, which is where your resin splits. So if you're a resin artist and you're having problems with fish eyes, it could be that your resin viscosity is too low. So you might need to change your resin for your cups to one that is more gentle.
Do you want this?
Hello, Hayden. No. So I'm going to don my safety gear, face mask, already wearing gloves that are already colored, yay, and I'm wearing a full bodysuit. My voice is going to get very strange and very soft because face mask. Hi, Morgan! Play video games with my husband. He's lonely.
I'm lonely. I got every jewel. All of them. I mean, up to the point at which we are in the campaign, I can't get the high-end ones. But I did all of them.
General Kenobi? Official ham child, General Kenobi? I don't understand. Like, I know who General Kenobi is, but I don't understand. Do you understand?
What?
Come here.
What's up?
General Kenobi?
Oh. Why, hello there.
Oh, okay.
Context. It's okay. That's fair. That was a bit obscure.
Camera obscura.
Courtney doesn't mean very hard, so she's gonna miss stuff like that. It's okay. It's still funny.
Honestly, the profile picture, kind of from this distance, looks like it could have been Caleb. So I'm like, is that Caleb? Is he talking to Alan? What's going on? I'm confused.
Yes. Hello. Hello, everyone. It's me, your boy, General Kenobi. And welcome to our fun, cute resin tumbler live stream.
Where you are breaking literally everything.
I mean, when you got 4 lightsabers.
Okay, what are you again?
Yes, sure. We'll go with that.
Vatican burned through several lightsabers.
No, General Kenobi. Never mind.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. That was probably even more obscure. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna turn this puppy on. It starts spinning. Starts crying for help. Hi, silly goose.
It's okay, Courtney. Isn't a safe word, so you can keep going.
Silly goose is here.
Yay! Hello, silly goose. Been a while. Good to see you.
Well, I mean, it's been a while for us. We've been away. So, you can put resin on your cup using, like, something smart. Like this. Personally, I just use my fingers because I'm a messy girl. I'm putting 20 milliliters of resin. This is a 30 ounce cup, but I'm only doing a light coating of resin because the next step is going to be to do vinyl or water slide detail. I haven't decided which yet. And so you only need a light coating.
Oh.
Did you just break something?
No. I found something that's very good to know, though.
The secretly irregular?
I didn't hear you. I don't know what you said, but that's probably not what I was thinking.
James is secretly a drug dealer. You're secretly a porn star.
That wouldn't be a secret.
So you see, as I put the resin on, the holographic comes back to life. The mattifyingness of the sealer wears off, and the resin, or the hollow, comes back forward in all of its beauty. Resin!
So the
Cotton
candy
Ew.
eventually turns into cotton candy. As in, no, don't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pink is doing it too, just not as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we might have to update that.
Right.
I'm gonna show them.
Okay.
So ages ago.
Several months.
In November.
Yeah.
December? Something like that. We got asked to put cotton candy and resin for coasters, which, I mean, that was a very popular idea, and we weren't really sure how it was going to turn out, but we did it. Why not, right? And they came out kind of like this. It's not, amazing. It's kind of neat. It's okay. Right? Well, months later, apparently the stuff that lives in the cotton candy doesn't mind being in resin because it's rotting inside the resin, which I honestly did not expect. That's super gross. So, but that said, the coffee beans are fine. The white on the bottom is something we did on purpose. That's not scary. But yeah, no, the coffee beans are fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, no, you can't take the coffee beans out of the resin as emergency coffee. No.
What did that say? Break resin in case of emergency.
Ew. No, also no. but actually know.
So the trick with coating of tumbler with resin that I have found is you start by just getting the whole thing wet with the resin. Then you can add more resin to make it more thick. But you just want to start with a big one. And yes, I do know that's what she said. And he said. They both said it. Everyone said it. But still.
That's what my mom said.
Oh God, no. I mean, probably. His mom writes porn, so.
No.
Your mom writes porn.
Romance is totally smut.
Porn.
It's like the same thing. It's just because you don't have the words in there, it's totally the same thing. That's my opinion.
Your mom writes pretty aggressively porn.
I mean, I don't read it, so I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly how much of it is what, but.
So Jesus and Silicus and Morgan are both craving the forbidden fruits and food and coffee. They're just feeding off of each other.
That's hot.
Right.
YouTube is all like, is your content suitable for children? And I'm like, I mean, usually, but
not. We aren't suitable for children. We have a children. There's a reason for that. The reason is we got him past being a baby. Somehow. And he's only mildly corrupted. How are we doing on time, husband?
I have no idea.
That's not helpful.
It is currently 8:28.
Okay, so bad. Because you only wanted me to do it for an hour?
No. I said 9. I said after about 8:40, don't mix any more resin.
No, hon, because you're not feeling well. You wanted us to just do an hour, remember?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, we probably should wrap it up, but.
He's still recovering from his eye splinter. Because he decided to look those things. Check out our vlog to see the full thing in action. You can even see what he was doing the day before he got the splinter in his eye. He made sure that I put in there that you saw his eyewear. Because he's been accused of, by literally everyone, that he wasn't wearing protective eye coating.
Oh my gosh, the neighbors up the hill, right, drove past me while I was working last night. And they're like, hey, I haven't seen you out working lately. And I'm like, yeah, I was laid up for a week because I had a splinter in my eye and I had to remove it in the ER. And they're like, oh my gosh, you should really wear safety goggles when you're working on woodworking. I'm like, I know! I was! I have video evidence. In fact, I haven't posted it all, but I videoed literally every minute of me working that day. Yeah.
He's only slightly better. Because he's been told by, like, everyone.
And I mean, I get it. Like, most people don't use the eye protection that they should use. I understand that is a fair assumption. I'm not upset that people are like, dude, you should wear eye protection when literally anyone says, I got something in my eye. But just one of those things.
Or he's like, I swear I'm not an idiot.
No, I don't swear that. At all, ever. But I was wearing eye protection.
Alright, well, I've done the tumbler. And we still can't find the resin, so...
I have spent the last hour and a half looking for the resin. So,
we should probably wrap up.
probably.
So come down here and talk to the people.
Oh, I'm very, very tired now. But I got some stuff to go.
Morgan's leaving.
Morgan's leaving. Morgan, are you going to go hunt? Bye, everybody. You too. Bye.
Bye. He's not wearing a mask, but it's fine.
I was exhale only over the piece.
What?
Yeah.
Alright. So... Okay.
Oh, I'm so hot.
I'm sorry I didn't pick up what you were asking the first time.